Is your Maytag washer continuously filling with water even when it's off? This is often due to a stuck inlet valve or a faulty pressure switch. We'll explain what these parts do and how they cause this issue. Understanding the cause is the first step to fixing it. This problem is common in models like the MHW6630HW and MVW6230HW. The inlet valve is a critical component that controls the flow of water into your Maytag washer. It operates as an electrically controlled solenoid valve, opening and closing to allow hot and cold water to enter as needed during the wash cycle. This valve consists of several key parts, including the solenoid coil, diaphragm, spring, plunger, and inlet screen, all working together to regulate water flow precisely. However, the inlet valve can become stuck in the open position due to mineral buildup from hard water, debris accumulation, or electrical failure in the solenoid coil. When this happens, water continues flowing into the washer unchecked. To diagnose a faulty inlet valve, use a multimeter to test the electrical resistance across the solenoid terminals. A working valve should show 2 to 5 ohms of resistance per coil. If the valve is defective, it can be cleaned or replaced. Replacement inlet valves for Maytag washers typically cost between $20 and $50 depending on the model. The pressure switch monitors the water level in the tub. It uses an air dome tube to sense the pressure. The pressure switch monitors water level using air pressure. If the tube is clogged or the switch fails, it can send a false signal that the tub is empty. If the tube is clogged or the switch fails, it can send a false signal that the tub is empty. This causes the washer to keep filling. Inspect the tube for kinks or clogs. Replacement sensors cost $10 to $30. Before starting any repairs, safety comes first. Unplug your washer and turn off the water supply to prevent accidents. Next, run a cycle and carefully observe if the water stops filling at any point during the process. Check the hoses for any signs of leaks that could be causing the overfilling issue. Inspect the inlet valve for any visible issues that might indicate why it's not functioning properly. Finally, use your washer's error codes if available to help narrow down the problem. The F8E1 error often indicates an inlet valve issue. If the inlet valve is stuck open, causing continuous filling, you can attempt to fix it yourself. First, ensure safety by unplugging the washer and shutting off the water supply to prevent any accidents. Next, disconnect the inlet hoses from the valve to access it. This allows you to inspect the valve directly for any blockages. Check for mineral deposits or debris inside the valve. If found, clean it using a vinegar solution to dissolve buildup. Rinse thoroughly afterward. To test if the valve is faulty, use a multimeter to check continuity. The solenoid coils should show 2 to 5 ohms resistance each. If not, the valve needs replacement. If cleaning doesn't work or the valve fails the test, replace it with an OEM part costing about $20 to $50. Follow step-by-step video guides from sources like Appliance Repair 101 for detailed instructions. For a faulty pressure switch causing your Maytag washer to overfill, start by inspecting the air dome tube for any clogs or kinks that could block air pressure readings. You can clear the tube by using a vacuum or compressed air to remove blockages. This often resolves false low water signals. If the switch itself is faulty, you'll need to replace it. These sensors typically cost between $10 and $30. As a simple reset, unplug the washer for 30 minutes, which can sometimes recalibrate the pressure switch. To keep your Maytag washer running smoothly, focus on preventative maintenance. First, perform annual descaling to remove mineral buildup from hard water that can cause the inlet valve to stick open. Use white vinegar or a descaling agent in an empty hot water cycle. This dissolves minerals that accumulate on valve components like the solenoid and plunger. Second, always plug your washer into a power strip with surge protection. Power surges from electrical storms or voltage spikes can burn out the inlet valve's electrical components. These preventative measures help avoid the common issues of stuck valves and overfilling, saving you time and money on repairs. Knowing when to call a professional is crucial for safe and effective repairs. If you're not comfortable working with electrical components or unsure about any steps, it's best to call a qualified appliance repair technician who has the tools and expertise to handle complex issues safely. Ignoring the symptoms of your Maytag washer's water filling issue can lead to serious property damage, including leaks that flood your home or even electrical fires if components fail. Don't risk it. Seek professional help promptly to prevent costly repairs. Additionally, attempting DIY repairs might void your warranty, leaving you responsible for all repair costs. Always check your owner's manual or contact Maytag support before starting any work to protect your coverage.